The truth is that I never wanted to say something anymore concerning this Mrs. Johnson and Angela Okorie issues that is on ground, as you all know. But their former tour guide of Nigeria, Emeka Rollas, has finally come out to debunk something, you understand, based on what is happening. And you all know, because of this, some people are trying to like point Mrs. Johnson and accusing finger that no matter what, whatever Angela did to her, that he shouldn't have warranted her, arresting her and all of that. And based on what Starry on Top said, you understand, because in his write-up like that, guys, he's just trying to not being plain, and that is why their former actor guy decided to come out and reply him on the comments, telling him that, you see, in this life, it's always good for you to keep your mouth straightforward, to be truthful and all that. That, well, since he wants to report on the case on ground, why not come out and tell the whole world what happened, what actually prompted this arrest? Because the way people are just calling Mrs. Johnson names and all of that, saying she shouldn't have, embarrassed Angela in this manner, that Angela is also an actress like her and all of that, for the sake that, they are once friends, they are this, they are that, you understand, she shouldn't have. But anyway, I understand the fact that Mrs. Johnson has gone through a lot. Like, I watched so many of her videos where she was just narrating this whole thing. Guys, I cried, like I shed tears, because that woman is going through a lot, all because of what Angela started. And not just started, Angela made it clear that she's not going to continue with it. She now handed it over to another blogger, which happens to be, according to them, happens to be Angela's friend, and she based in Japan, you understand. So that one now took it upon herself to make the entire world believe that Mrs. Johnson is once her childhood friend, and she really said a lot, but that is not what I'm really here to talk about. But I'm here to tell you guys what Emeka Rolland said about this whole thing, and how he tried to prove Starry on Top wrong for everything he wrote on the post he made concerning Angela's bail and all of that. But before then, hello my Valley TV lovers, I welcome you all to the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't, and turn on your bell notification so that once we upload our trading gist like this, you'll be notified. And also, what do you think about this whole thing that is going on between Angela and Mrs. Johnson? Let me hear you guys' opinion in the comment section, okay? And if you're a returning subscriber on my channel, thank you, I appreciate, okay, for always coming back to support your girl, okay? Thank you so much. So guys, based on what Emeka Rolland said, because Starry on Top narrated the whole thing about how Mrs. Johnson arrested Angela, and Starry on Top said a whole lot of different things, but I want to she put out what Emeka Rolland's replied to her, and we all see what actually prompted it, that make them to actually travel all the way from Abuja to Lagos just to come and pick up Angela Okorie, you understand. So they did not meet up to come on time, and they came in the night and arrested her. So after everything, there was no available flight for them to go back to Abuja. They decided to spend a night in Lagos. Then the next day, they now took her straight to court in Abuja. So based on what Emeka Rolland said, for you guys to see that truly this arrest, yes, it's quite all right that Mrs. Johnson reported her to the police, of which they sent an invitation. But you know what, Angela will always be Angela, our legit queen. She declined. She did not go for the invite. She did not go to answer them, and because of that, they have waited for long, and that is why they actually came to Lagos to come and arrest her. So based on what Emeka Rolland said, he said in his comments, what a public apologies, without stating that all you said were false. People should be human for once. Mercy did not arrest Angela. Get the facts straight. Angela refused to go back to police to report, and the police has to continue the job of bringing justice. And if you jump bail at the police, when next you arrested, you must be remanded in custody because you are a flight risk. That said, celebrities must made to understand that the law says. I find it disheartening that people who are meant to know always emotionally spread wrong narratives. Guys, are you not all seeing what I'm seeing here? Are you guys not seeing the real truth here? That Mercy Johnson did not arrest Angela. Yes, she once reported her to the police and they invited her. This one that just happened now is because Angela refused to go back to report, and police, their work now, they had to continue with their job by bringing justice, and that is why they did what they did. They came all the way from Abuja just to come and pick her up here because she have refused to report, you understand? So they are doing their job, and he's trying to say that okay, because of she refusing to come, they did it this time around, and knowing fully well that okay, this person don't always come to maybe answer whenever she's needed. So what's the need of releasing her when we know, if for instance the case was said to be on 30th of January, which was Friday, that they went there, they granted her bail and all of that. They say assuming that she's not in Abuja there, Angela wouldn't have showed up. She wouldn't have showed up, and that is why they had to do their job. So Emeka made it clear that that celebrities must made to understand that what the law says. As a celebrity does not mean you will not follow the law. You should follow the law. They should understand what the law means. And he made it clear that it's so disheartening that people who are supposed to know the law are there passing false narrative about everything. When I say false narrative, I've told you clear that they are trying to push all the blame on Mercy Johnson because she was the one that initiated the arrest and all of that, because Mercy had to report because of the kind of bullying they are bullying her already before the arrest. You understand that the whole thing happened last year. But the problem here is that even why Angela made public apology, according to them, they were expecting her to come out and tell the world that, okay, see, all these things I said never happened. It was false. But Angela did not do that. Angela kept saying that she had to do it because of who she is and all of that, that even that period Mr. Johnson was sick, that she made it clear the kind of sickness that Mr. Johnson was, passing through is what she don't even wish her enemy. And a lot of people were like, what kind of sickness didn't you wish your enemy? Why can't you call the name for the world to know? You understand? The whole thing is just complicated. Even as you speak now, the other blogger that she hired, according to people, they say she's the one that hired them and they are doing this job for her by, continuously calling Mrs. Johnson's name and all of that. The why the girl is so lucky like this is because she don't base in Nigeria. She's in Japan, according to the whole thing. Had it been she's in Nigeria, guys, trust me, she would have been there with Angela too. She will have been there because she is the one that caused this whole trouble. Yes, we know that Angela started it, but she now took over and said a lot of things of which she's not even supposed to utter in her mouth. But she did it, and trust me, Mercy is not happy at all. The world just sees Mercy as one because of all those narratives that the lady gave. Even though if you pay attention to her, you will notice that it's like she's adding her own sugar, maggi and pepper to make it more sweeter, right? That is what she do. So we all believe that all those things never happen, because to me, I feel that Mercy looks so innocent and all of that. But anyway, we never can tell. So my people, that is it. So you all have seen it now. Emeka has come out to debunk everything, saying that Mercy Johnson did not arrest Angela. It was Angela that did not report on the day she was supposed to report in Abuja. Then police came to do their job. So you guys have heard it now. I just feel like all these things should end because it's not funny anymore. And again, you all, as we say, tomorrow by God's grace, Angela will be out because according to them, they have meet up with her bail, requirements and all of that. 5 million naira bail. it is well. That is what her mouth has landed her to. So we should always be careful in what we allow our mouth to say before our mouth will put us into trouble. But I pray our mouth will never put us into trouble in Jesus' name. So my people, let me hear from you guys in the comment section below, and subscribe to Valley TV if you haven't. I will see you guys in another one. Bye.